What's going on, guys? It's Jake here from Chief Live Gaming today, bringing you an update on my Infernal Tetrad Demon Princes. So it's been a week since our last video, and made a decent amount of progress. Thought I'd throw a quick video in for you guys, show you an update, and get your thoughts on a few things. So I just want to say that I had a chance to play over the weekend, and I threw these guys on their bases and got them on the table just as kind of a test game, and oh man, it was good stuff. The Infernal Tetrad is really fun, really versatile. You can kit out for Psych, you can kit out for close combat on a lot of these guys. They're very, very versatile. You can play the simple 4 Demon Prince formation many different ways, and I would definitely recommend that you guys try it out if you have the option to. If you're thinking about maybe getting your own Demon Princes or making some conversions, do it. Just do it. You won't regret it. And try it out for yourself. So that battle report, I'll put a link in the description to that battle report if you want to check it out. Otherwise, let's get on to the actual princes. So you might notice that we swapped these 2 rounds. So as you guys pointed out, this is actually a Slaanesh model, not like a random Demon Prince. It's a very clear Slaanesh themed knockoff model. You can even see the Slaaneshi looking icon on the belt buckle there. So we swapped these 2 guys around, and I'm glad that you guys yelled at me and I caught that before I started painting. Otherwise that would have sucked. So not a whole lot to say about these guys. Heavy wash over base coat is all that I've gotten to do, and we're going to come back in dry brushing, stuff like that. I know some of you guys might be curious about colors. Basically the blue guy, Army Painter Electric Blue, I had other colors under it through the airbrush, but I got to electric blue and I loved the color so much I pretty much re-base coated him over those other layers with electric blue, so the bulk of the color on there is this color. And I went with Army Painter again for the Slaaneshi guy, since I don't have hardly any purple color scheme. This is the color through the airbrush on the Slaanesh guy. Again, very heavy black wash over that. And we're going to come back in with dry brushes, stuff like that, to clean these guys up. The questions I have for you guys: color scheme for the armor here. I'm thinking a gray. And color scheme for the armor on this guy. I'm also thinking of coming in with like a darker gray, Skaven Blight, Dawnstone, Storm Vermin Fur, something like that. You know, any of these darker gray colors, and kind of brightening it up. Or maybe on this guy, on the Slaanesh Prince, doing like a metallic throughout the armor, through most of the stuff. Because I mean, if we zoom in here, like on the chest plate, all this filigree and detail work here. I can't find a pointer. No, there we go. Like this stuff. And the armor trims, and like the gauntlets, things like that. I think I might just go with metallic. Purple's challenging me. I've never really done much with purple, so I think gray would look good, or a metallic. I don't think gold would look very good. Hard to say. So what do you guys think? Let me know. And that's really all I wanted to say about these 2 guys here. Not a whole lot. Kind of show them to you guys and move on. So let's move these out of the way. Bring in the Nurgle Prince. Even less got done on this guy. Pretty much just base coated him. Haven't even got to highlighting him up or washing. Just a simple base coat. And I'm thinking of bringing him up to almost a yellow with some browny tones to it, and then darkening him back down with like a full model wash, like a sepia tone or a brown tone wash, to bring him back down in more of like a natural kind of sickly green. And then I don't know about the carapace. Again, I kind of want it to be contrasty, so I was thinking of maybe like a black for the bulk of the carapace, and then edge highlighting with like a bright yellow or a bright orange or something, just super high contrast, because that would make him look pretty intense, but I don't want to overdo the effect And again, I want the skin to be kind of more of a natural neutral tone. So any thoughts on that? I have a lot of experience painting Nurgle, but I usually don't do like a super high contrast style. And I kind of wanted to try it out, so I'm trying to think of ideas. Alrighty, so this is going to be a little longer of a walkthrough here, but this is the Khorne Prince, and a little more work done on him. So I went through kind of my standard Khorne treatment for the skin. Before I get into the colors, I just want to show you guys, I was pretty happy with how well all of my green stuff work blended into the model after I painted him. So as you can remember, maybe head into the other video and skip to this part where you can see my green stuff work without color on him. Maybe I'll tilt him. This was really ugly in this shoulder joint. Now I had to join these two parts together. It was very ugly, but you can't hardly tell now, and that was something I was kind of worried about, to tell you the truth. Again, back here, see if we can get the right angle with the lighting. This was all a gap that I joined together. Very just simple work with the green stuff. Over here as well, blended in rather nicely, I thought. So don't be scared to try some of that green stuff. I was like trying to avoid it at all costs. I was like looking for bits that would cover this area well, but just throwing down some green stuff, simple smoothing with the right sculpting tools. Now that I actually have those, I wish I would have used them on this guy, but even though I used wooden tools that left a lot of marks in the green stuff, I was able to get a pretty good effect. So try it, guys. If you're nervous about it, don't be, and just go for it. Everything joined up rather nicely. Now I'm pretty solid on my Khorne paint schemes, I think, so I'm not sure if I have anything I'm questioning. I'm trying to look over the model and see if there's anything I'm not sure of for a paint scheme need some help with, but for the paint scheme as it stands, kind of my standard treatment for Khorne is to start with, it's like a Khorne red color, GW Khorne red, and then I think it's called Hull red. It's a Vallejo Air color, and Vallejo Air Hull red, and then there's one called Burnt Umber. Those are really similar as a base coat, and then I do 3 dry brushes up from there, 3 layers up. So I go Wazdaka into Evil Sun Scarlet into Wild Rider Red, and obviously you get lighter and lighter on your dry brush each time. Ends up with something like that. Very, very simple, very easy paint scheme, and you don't have to use those 3 colors that I mentioned, but that's just what I'm comfortable with. And you can come back with like a glaze or a wash and bring this guy back down, blend everything together. I want to try again a more natural skin tone, kind of avoid that I don't know, Ferrari red or sports car candy red, and I want it to be a little more natural. I might try just a full model brown wash on this guy, to tell you the truth. Bring it back down, maybe touch it up from there, and get him looking a little bit more like a brownish red, like a burnt umber. I really like that color, burnt umber. And yeah, that's how he sits now, guys. So I hope you've enjoyed the update. Let me know what you think. I'll update you again in about a week, assuming that I get anything done, which I should, and we'll go from there. So stay tuned, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye now. Hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you want to see more, please consider subscribing to my channel. I do battle reports, tactica, painting tutorials, all kinds of stuff. And if you want to get even more involved, you can check out my website, chieflivegaming.com. There's a big gallery there. You can vote on polls to interact with my battle reports and all kinds of other good stuff. So I hope to see you guys there, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye now.